Hey guys, it's Xwiker. Hey, I gotta get this game set up right now. Take a look at the teams. It's a pretty long game here, so I think what, well, yeah, it's 43 turns. So I gotta see if this is actually gonna make it. I may have to cut the video a tiny bit short, but pretty interesting game. Hope you noticed the new team. My new Mega in there is Venusaur instead of Kangaskhan, but opening move, of course, my lead Greninja versus his lead Rotom Wash. I don't know. Oh, honestly, I was expecting something else. But looking at his team with the two dragons, and I don't have a fairy type, I don't have a dragon type, I don't have a good ice attack in my whole team either. Dragons are kind of a problem for me. Yeah, and Gudra is something else. I have hidden power ice. This is my the same Rotom Wash that was in what, my first maybe one or two videos, wherever else he was featured. It's the same exact build, everything. He was in power ice, but it wouldn't do anything to Gudra. There's no way. So not knowing what to do, I'm pretty much just trying to play mind games with him and just do random things. And he is gooey. I find out here. And it makes me wonder now that I think about it, I wonder if you're using Kangaskhan and you double hit him, does gooey activate twice? I've never seen that. Don't switch on my part. Because I had Greninja, knowing so many Greninjas run Ice Beam, he probably predicted I was going to use Ice Beam there. But me not thinking, I figured he would go for something like Power Whip or something if he had it. But he makes a good play. He probably predicts me to go for Ice Beam and goes for Fire Blast, and I swap out to my Venusaur like an idiot. But, yep, knowing I can Mega Evolve, gain Thick Fat, and Special Defense boost, I Mega Evolve, stay in, and go for Synthesis. Okay, yeah, so 3 minutes in, and we're 6 turns in. Yeah, I may have to cut this video short. This is gonna stink. I hate not having more time to work with on YouTube. 15 minutes is gonna be like just barely enough, I think, to get this game. I hope it is, anyway. So, I wasn't even paying attention to the video. I think I just went for a sleep powder there and missed. But JungleBoogie, bulky Mega Venusaur, says no to the Shadow Sneak, but still misses sleep powder. Which I think, yeah, I wish I'd just paid attention. Pretty sure that's the second miss, though. But it was big, because I needed to get this thing off of me, and not putting it to sleep really sucks. Kashmir, physical wall. At least with a Leech Seed on him, he's not going to be able to do much. So, predicting the switch, I'm throwing up a substitute. So at this point, Knowing he had Fire Blast, yeah, and he had Life Orb, he was definitely figuring he was probably a mixed, mixed set elements. And with Moxie, because I didn't see an Intimidate pop up when I threw him out. So I protect, get some Toxic, get some Poison Heal, and I see he also has Draco Meteor, so yeah, it's definitely not a pretty sight for Kashmir right now. I have no special defense investment on him. Hoping he's going to survive this. I keep him in there. And as a matter of fact, he does with 4 HP. Anyone who's watching, by the way, I have nothing to hurt the elements with. My only attacking move is Earthquake. It's Earthquake, Protect, Substitute, and Toxic. Poison Stall to the max, basically. So I throw out Rotom, kind of as a sacrifice. Kind of hoping he would survive, because I know he's physically bulky, but he doesn't take it. Either way, seeing how much poison damage he takes, I knew I could revenge kill him easily with Greninja, or at least force him out if he was going to recall. So I go for Scald, hoping to get the burn in case he does switch. But he stays in, and down he goes. That thing was definitely a little bit of a headache for me, though. I was kind of worried that he was going to really put in more work than that. I'm kind of surprised he didn't recall him and try to get him back out there just for one last Draco Meteor or something later. And this again, every time, this must be like the third or fourth time I have Greninja out against a stupid Aegislash, and I make dumb moves. I swear I make dumb moves. I go for spikes, I go for U-turn, but I think every time I go through and do this, I taunt it, and then I use something that I shouldn't use, because I U-turn it and I'll go out to something I think that can beat it, and then it'll come out here and Iron Head or Sacred Sword my switch in and wreck it. Then I use spikes thinking, oh yeah, this is a good idea. But then I get hit by one again, Sacred Sword or Iron Head, and then I get Shadow Sneak and then die. So I gotta learn to start using Scald, going for the burn. Make my opponent think twice about just staying in. So I'll throw out my own Aegislash, predicting he's gonna use King Shield. I go for Swords Dance. Oh, this video is going to cut it close. We're at the 8-minute mark and we're only about halfway through. I'm on turn 21 out of 43 right now. Oh, I'm really sorry, guys. I may have to cut the video a tiny bit short here. Go yell at YouTube for me, all of my wonderful subscribers. All, what, maybe 5 of you? Predicting the Will-O-Wisp, though, I do swap out to Kashmir again. Kind of a risky play. He could have went for a Hydro Pump and easily wrecked, severely damaged the sword, or or just played out wrecked Kashmir here. So I got a little lucky. But I don't have a dedicated special wall in this team. This team I kind of threw together. The closest thing to a special wall I have is Venusaur. Which, now that I think about it, oh wait, I didn't swap the Venusaur though because he's got like 20 HP left. Because I'm missing Sleep Powder. I do get a little love from the RNG right there though. Missing Hydro Pump kind of put me back in this game because I knew I could just sit here and stall his Hydro Pump out now. Which is exactly what I was going to do. Because all I had was Toxic and Earthquake to do anything to my opponent, and neither of those were going to work right now. And knowing that this is still pre-Pokebank and everything, not many people have all their the PPs of their moves max, whatever. What does PP stand for? Power points? I don't even know, but regardless, I knew I'd only have to stall out probably 5 or 6 Hydro Pumps as compared to the almost mandatory 8 in any game. In any other game in like Black and White. And speaking of Pokebank, I'm definitely getting excited for that. I'm really hoping I can bring over my my Pokemon that I cheated for my 6 IVs for, because I definitely used Game Shark to hack 6 IVs onto a lot of my Pokemon there. Matter of fact, I caught my Latios from was it Ruby or Sapphire or whatever, and when I checked the IVs on my IV checker, the thing, he had single digit IVs in every stat. Like, he had literally like 1, 2s, 3s, and like I think he even had 2 zeros. His IVs were so bad. I was so angry about that. So I immediately just hacked him for better. I hacked. I put the mark code on him and gave him 6 IVs in every stat. I was happy. But yeah, just to give you guys a heads up too. This is probably gonna be my my last video. Until probably maybe even a few days after Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody watching. Happy holidays. Yeah, the next video you see from me is probably gonna be one involving Pokebank. You know, post Pokebank there. I'll bring over my Latios because he's definitely a good time. I will bring over one of my favorite Pokemon, Conkeldurr. He's gonna be nicknamed Ryback. He's probably one of my favorites, though. One of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite. I just think he looks awesome because he's wielding freaking cement pillars. First of all, if that if that doesn't seem cool to you, well, that's too darn bad. But I forget what build I had. I think it was Bulk Up, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch on him. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. I don't really think he's that good, but I think he's fun to play with. He has his uses. But yeah, I will be transferring him. He will be one of the ones in the forefront of my mind when I'm building my team. Ditto Pink Panther comes out, and of course, holler to the guys at HeroScapers.com. Ditto has been beastly for me. Because when he transforms, he copies all of the stat changes of the opponent. So I also just got a free calm mind on that. But yeah, I've been beasting kids with their own Mega Evolutions by throwing out Ditto and copying their Mega Evolution. And since I have Choice Scarf on him, he's gonna do a number to something, anything. So thinking he was gonna go for a Bullet Punch here, but he doesn't. I could not believe he did not go for the Bullet Punch. He could have saved himself a lot of damage, a lot of HP there by just going for the Bullet Punch, because Gardevoir's defense is so bad. When I said he took upwards of what, 50-60% HP, and then he Mega Evolves. This is what baffles me. No hatred towards how he played. I mean, he was definitely a good player, but he should have just Mega Evolved in the first place for the boost in defense, I would think. Unless he was trying to hide, his Mega Evolution for some reason. But I believe, I can't even remember from the team preview, that his only 2 Mega Evolution possible Pokemon were Gardevoir and Scizor, so Gardevoir was just KO'd, so I mean, what else is there left, I was figuring that this was his Mega Evolution anyway. So, I Swords Dance again. Anyway, I'm sure if you guys just noticed, I just Swords Danced 2 times in a row. Because he had a Bruce, and I didn't want to play around and just peck at him. I wanted to Super Boost and nail him. And if I only had one more layer of spikes, it would have been a KO. But, wasn't enough. So, lucky prediction by me right here. Because if he would have went for Roost or Swords Dance, I might have been in trouble. I don't know, actually. But, hoping he goes for attack, King Shield. He loses attack, and then I go for Shadow Sneak. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to cut this video short. There is, what, 3 turns left? I think Rotom is his last Pokemon, though. He will wisp me, but I'll take him out with a Shadow Sneak, and that'll be game. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody, and thank you for watching. Xwiker out.